everyone's looking at Syria and Iraq, but I think we should be looking at Libya as well, because Islamists, extremists, they're gaining the upper hand. Look what happened at the weekend. On Saturday, brigades from the city of Misrata, they're revolutionaries, part of the groups that overthrew Colonel Gaddafi, they've teamed up with the Islamists and they took the airport, they seized it, and they were cheering and shouting and screaming their victory because they'd driven out revolutionaries from another city, Zintan. The Zintanis, they've teamed up with the secularists. What are they really cheering about? The fact that they're fighting each other, the fact that they're pulling their country apart, because Libya is heading towards disaster. And these two different cities, Zintan and Misrata, they're now lining up on two sides. The Zintanis with the secular forces, including a renegade general, Khalifa Haftar, and the Misratans with the Islamists. Now, the Islamists, what are they doing? They're creating an ungoverned space, a place where jihadis can arm themselves. There's no shortage of weapons in Libya, and where they can possibly start to get together and start moving into other countries as well, maybe even into Syria and Iraq. Libyan jihadis have fought there before. It's interesting that the Europeans, the Americans, they backed those same people, the revolutionaries, to overthrow Gaddafi. They don't seem to be doing very much about it. They're trying to negotiate, to try and get the different sides to talk to each other, to have a proper political process. But there's a vacuum, and into that vacuum, the United Arab Emirates and Egypt. They deny it, but American sources say that aircraft from the UAE started bombing the Islamists on Saturday. So that's the United Arab Emirates, who are really worried about terrorism back home, bombing what they see as Islamist terrorists in Libya, and the Egyptians supporting them. So what are we seeing in Libya? A country that's tearing itself apart, and the neighbours in the region getting involved. Surely that's dangerous enough for us to be having a much closer look at it than we seem to be doing at the moment.